That's right, Scott said it was gonna be.
Till now.
Well, I just dawned on me, because I had a document here for him to sign, the. 'Cause he didn't really, I'll just sign it and then mail it to him so he can sign it, yeah, change order. Okay. We're in executive session, thank you for waiting. I'd like to call the Houston Town Board meeting to order for August 22nd. With roll call, please.
Councilman Poe,
Here.
Councilman Jendrowski,
Here.
Councilman Dugan,
Here.
Supervisor Cummings,
Here.
all present except for Councilman Burke.
And he is in the hospital at the moment. Hopefully getting better. Okay,
Did you re-record me?
Yes.
Okay.
please stand and John, KJ, would you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everybody has received a copy of the minutes of the regular meeting of the August 8th. Are there any additions, corrections? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Okay, agenda changes. Under new business, I'd like to delete the current D, the purchase of a Massey mower, and replace that with a resolution for use of the town property on Sand Hill Road for the Newson Fire Company. I'd also like to add F, a motion hiring Christine Volkowski in the town clerk's office. G, entertain a motion to cancel work session on the 29th of August unless something important comes up. And that was it, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So move.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Carried. Communications, Don.
Yes, we only have a couple. We received a letter from Charter Communications notifying us of upcoming programming changes taking place. And we've received a copy of a public hearing notice from the town of Alden regarding their local law number 1 of 2022, which will override the tax cap. And that was it.
Any comments?
Motion to receive.
Yes, a motion to receive and file.
So move.
Is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We had a work session on the 15th. We had Mr. Joe Green from got the name of his company come in and made a presentation on electric charging stations. We had our regular work session agenda. We had a budget portion where the highway department did come in and talk about what they proposed in their budget for next year. Discuss water and sewer in executive session. Discuss some plan. We didn't have anything in planning. Building projects, grants, gas well, bicentennial, dog control, truck, street light at Cummings Road, surplus property, town hall sign. One in executive session to discuss contracts and personnel. That's all I have there in the work session.
You writing all that all down, Don? It was Stork LLC.
Work LLC.
For the
Oh, for Joe
charging
Green.
station.
Okay,
I have it, but
thank you.
we'll discombobulate it. Agenda items, anybody that there's anything on the agenda that you have a question, this is your time. Please state your name and address and what your concern is. If you have something else that you want to bring to the board that's not on the agenda, that is covered under privilege of the floor, which is at the end of the meeting. Okay, being none, approval of the bills, we have transfers. I'll entertain a motion to approve the one transfer that we have.
So moved.
Is there a second?
second,
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
aye,
Opposed? Carried. Bills,
Yes, I like to propose the following vouchers for approval. General, $10,311.53. These ones always kill me. General outside the village, 24 cents. Quarter. Highway, $65,705.81. Refuse, $6,886.40. Sewer District 1, $32.62. Sewer District 2, $83.73. Consolidated Water, $42.94. For a total of $83,062.37.
there a second?
Second.
Discussion? If not, all in favor of paying the bills, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Committee and department head reports. We have no report from highway. Assessor. All the sales from Tina, all the sales we have received have been entered. Please see the latest sales list on the reverse side of this report. I have also included the list of vacant land and agricultural sales data that will be used for the reassessment. I just received the trends from the state this afternoon and we'll start having. And we'll still have to analyze this data further to determine typical sales data to build land tables. Hope I said that right. Once I have narrowed it down by neighborhood and determined new lot and per acre values, I will share that information. If you have any questions, please get in touch with her. Code officer, building department report, we got it for the last 2 weeks. Quite a few roofs, accessory structures, special events, generator. Couple of generators, getting ready for winter, I guess, fuel fired appliance. Okay. Any questions? No? Town clerk.
Nothing at this time.
Town attorney,
Nothing at this time.
councilperson Janjowski.
Yes, so. I'm gonna have to wing it. No, that's not the list. Oh, that's the wrong list.
Oh, you did this.
Yeah, I know I did that. I'll have to kind of wing this. So I talked to Dale Gooch on the cultural center, AC. He's going to do his best to get that cleaned up. I did tell him if he needs any help, that I would help him out. I also sat down with Councilman Dugan and the Newstead Fire Company, Lewis Henley, president, Chris, the chief, Chris Bauer, the chief. Also, I've been having conversations with a resident on a structure that he's building over on Swift Mills Road. I've been talking to the code enforcement officer on that. I'm supposed to get some email, which I probably have, I just didn't get a chance to get it for the meeting. On emails between those two on basically. Between what's considered a single family home and a 2-family home. I think it can be worked out. I think things just have to be gone through the communications on it and. See where things might have gone. Not quite right. I think that is it. I know there's probably more. Oh, yeah, thanks, Joe. I did reach out. I did finally get a hold of Dave DeYoung. How, could somebody, is there any high-tech people? Well, probably that guy might be, no.
No.
I would like someone to answer this question. How many voicemails can you get on your phone before it gets filled up?
I don't know.
But anyways, I finally got a hold of Dave.
Did you tell him the mailbox? is-
Yeah,
I tell him that on occasion.
I don't know how many is too much. is it 5, 10, 100? Anyways, he's gonna coordinate with Joe Capan on getting the truck lettered. I also told him if he had issues with with, how the height of the truck for now, to look into purchasing a ramp either through Pixley's to see if they have something that would be useful, and then have Chris, fabricated so it can hook on a tailgate so it doesn't slide around. Listen, I know there's more, but that's all I can remember,
Well, if you think of it before the meeting's over.
or if I can find my other list.
Okay, Councilperson Dugan.
As John has stated, he and I met with, Newstead Fire Company, President and Chief last week to discuss the upcoming fire company contract. I also came into the town hall and I met with, Colleen to discuss some budget issues, with regards to the fire company. Very informative, in this, it's a little bit more timely, this contract process, so, learning a lot more with regards to, mutual funds and LoPSAP and Colleen is a wealth of information, so, that's all I have.
I did find my other stuff, I can go real quickly.
Go ahead.
It's
take
just,
it.
it's just one thing, we've been talking about getting a new fire alarm system at the library. I did talk to Jeremy from Doyle Security. I told him that we were definitely interested in moving ahead on this. We're gonna have to go through the bid process through this, but, and then talking with Christine, we did get the zone list from, Johnson Controls. Hopefully she got it to him because, again, high tech, I could not open that up on my computer.
Okay. Councilman Burke is sick this evening. Councilperson Pope,
Nothing at this time.
supervisor. Everybody's received the supervisor's report for July. Also, in the last 2 weeks, working on the tentative budget, which will come out the 26th of September. Councilman Burke and I attended the union meeting, contractual items. Also had a meeting with Mr. Green and an associate concerning the charging stations. Miscellaneous concerns of various residents in town, be it water line hookup, to a couple on that, and some concerns on the water line that is gonna be hooked up, so just handling the normal issues every day. That's all I have. Unfinished business buildings, John, you pretty much covered that in your report. Planning, we have nothing at the moment. Water and sewer. We're just having a resolution this evening to do some amendments to the agreement there. Grants, we have nothing new at this point in time. Any other unfinished business? New business. First is a resolution to sign at the town hall. Joe.
I'd like to propose the following resolution, whereas the town board of the town of Newstead has determined that it is necessary to construct and purchase a new sign display for the town hall. And whereas by resolution dated August 8th, 2022, the town board authorized and directed the town clerk to advertise for bids for the purchase and installation of a sign. And whereas in response, quotations were received from, I changed that to two.
Me too, yeah.
Two companies which are annexed hereto and made a part thereof or hereof, summarized below as follows. Garland and Graphics and Signs. Garland Graphics and Signs in the amount of $46,850 for a 10mm sign. And Garland Graphics and Design in the amount of $51,400 for an 8mm sign. Ulrich Signs in the amount of $50,145 for a 10mm sign, and Ulrich Signs in the amount of $55,395 for an 8mm sign. Whereas in consultation with the town clerk, town board has determined that the sign display from Garland Graphics and Signs for the 8mm sign would best meet the town's needs. Now therefore be it resolved by the town board as follows. Number one, the town board does here authorize the town supervisor
purchase and construct a new town sign display from Garland Graphics and Signs for an 8 mm sign at a cost of $51,400. And to sign all necessary documentation for the contract. Number two, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
There's a second
Second,
discussion. Yeah, we've discussed this quite a bit, so. Dawn, would you pull the board?
Councilman Poe,
No,
Councilman Jandrowski,
yes.
Councilman Dugan,
Yes.
Supervisor Cummings,
Yes.
carried.
These, we have a resolution for a streetlight on Cummings Road.
adopt the following resolution, whereas the town board of the town of Newstead has determined that it is in the best interest of the town to add a street light on Cummings Road next to the Newstead Fire Company. Now therefore be it resolved by the town board as follows. Number one, National Grid is hereby authorized and directed to add one new street light located on Cummings Road, pole number 5720. Number two, the street light will be a LED D96 and installed at a 45-degree angle towards the fire hall location. Number three, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Is there a second?
Second.
We just need to do a resolution. National Grid will not add any streetlights unless we do. This will help light up the fire hall area towards the north, just north of the fire hall. So. Resolution's been made. Second, any other discussion? Please poll the board.
Councilwoman Poe,
Yes,
Councilman Jandrowski,
Yes.
Councilman Dugan,
Yes.
Supervisor Cummings,
Yes.
carried.
C, we have a resolution on the DJM water line amendments. John?
Yes, I would like to propose the following resolution, where the town board previously approved an increase in improvement of facilities for the town of Newstead Consolidated Water District Number 1, consisting of the construction of approximately 4,320 linear feet of 8-inch diameter PVC water line and a Puritans along Indian Falls Road. Did I say that right, Emily? Puritans. Approximately 2,830 linear feet of 8-inch diameter ductile iron water and a Puritans along that road. And I guess, is that three? Looks like three eyes to me, but. An alternate number one for the construction of approximately 805 linear feet of an 8-inch diameter PVC water line, a Puritans, along Kirby Road, approximately 350 feet of ductile iron water line for the crossing of Lynch Creek with a connection to the existing dead end water line along Kirby Road. That will connect the existing water line to create an uninterrupted path for water distribution, including the installation of fire hydrants, site restoration, equipment, furnishings, machinery, and apparatus, and the ancillary related with required in connection there within the district, the project. And whereas the town of Newstead, the following receipt of bids determined that DJM Contracting Inc. was a low bidder, and as such, the town entered into an agreement with DJM dated July 26, 2021 to complete the project at a price of $1,154,871.16. Whereas the commencement of the project was delayed by DJM and processing of payment to DJM was also delayed due to coordination issues and responses from grant agencies. And whereas the project was not completed in the time frame set forth the original contract, and the cost of the pipe has increased since DJM submitted its bid documents. And whereas DJM has submitted a request for an extension of time to complete the project and request a change order for the increased cost of securing sufficient pipe to complete the job. Whereas the town board of the town believes that, whereas the town board of the town believes that it is in the best interest of the town to execute the change order with DJM, a copy of which is attached hereto and made a part hereof, to increase the contract price by a net amount of $51,047.64 due to the increased pipe cost, bringing the project cost to $1,154,871.16. $205,918.80 and extending the contract schedule with the date for substantial completion of November 18, 2022, for the final payment on May 12, 2023, and the goal of completing the project in the most time and cost-effective manner. Now therefore be resolved by the town board as follows. Number one, the town board does approve the increase of the project of the contract between the town and DJM from $1,154,871.16 to $1,205,918.80. A lot of numbers. Town board approves a change order to allow the extension of a time for completion of the project with substantial completion on November 18, 2022, and for final payment on May 12, 2023. Number three, the supervisor is hereby authorized to execute the annex change order for this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Please poll the board.
Councilwoman Paul,
Yes.
Councilman Zandrowski.
Yes.
Councilman Hoogan,
Yes.
Supervisor Cummings,
Yes.
carried.
Okay, the new D is a resolution for the use of town property on Sand Hill. For the use of fire company, Joe?
Like to propose the following resolution, whereas the Newstead Fire Company Incorporated, the fire company, intends to conduct a bus extraction drill on a town of Newstead, the town-owned property located on Sand Hill Road, the drill, as a training exercise for its members and members of other area fire companies. And whereas the fire company will confirm prior to the drill that it has received all of the requisite approvals to conduct the drill. And whereas the town board has determined that it is in the best interest of the town to allow the drill to occur, provided that the fire company first enters into a hold harmless agreement with the town and confirms that the town is named as an additional insured on its insurance policy related to the drill. Now therefore be resolved as follows. Number one, town board does hereby direct the town attorney to negotiate a hold harmless agreement with the fire company and to review the fire company's insurance to ensure the town is properly named as an additional insured. Number two, the supervisors hereby authorized to execute said hold harmless agreement on behalf of the town of Newstead. And number three, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? It's a potential drill before COVID, a couple of years ago. I know they came before the board and I think we agreed to it then. So they're gonna try it again. Motion, a resolution has been made in second. Please poll the board.
Councilwoman Paul, Councilman Zandrowski,
Yes.
Councilman Hoogan,
Yes.
Supervisor Cummings,
Yes.
carried.
E, I'll entertain a motion to hire highway employee Dawson Beret at step 3.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
F, carried, I'm sorry. F, entertain a motion to hire Christine Falkowski as an assistant town clerk.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
discussion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Carried. I goofed. I should add into that motion the rate, which is 1640. Everybody still okay with that? Yeah, okay. Okay, G, entertain a motion to cancel the work session on the 29th
So moved.
unless needed.
So moved.
Second, discussion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Any other new business? Okay, being none, privilege of the floor, question period. Anybody here that might want to speak, name and address? Yes, sir.
Great. I was just inquiring about the new sign the town hall sign.
Okay,
Just have a couple questions. You said there was only two bids that you received for it?
yes,
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And, is that for the LED sign or is it for the, brick pillars as well and the heading as well? or-
the whole works,
Everything, yeah.
everything.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, sir.
Yes, my name is Alvin Dan from Quarry Hill Estates. And I was wondering if you could tell me what's being done to further control the sound at the concert site.
Well, Dave, are you listening?
I am,
Do you mind, commenting at all?
sure, I don't have a problem with that. There has been discussion with the owner about him looking into additional ways to direct sound. That's where it's.
Okay, I noted that you put up a 6-foot fence, which is wonderful for security purposes, but it does absolutely nothing to deter the sound. Which we told them at the other meeting would. And since it's been up, we've noticed that it didn't show difference at all.
Yeah, so there has been discussion about having some sound diversion put around the base, the subwoofers. To divert sound directly toward main. So it doesn't reverberate back towards. Back towards.
Yeah, there are a number of things that can be done that aren't super expensive, and that's one of them. Putting up either a partial or a full wall behind the stage with soundproofing on it would be an enormous help.
Yeah, Alvin, I know, Carl Smith was in and came up with a bunch of ideas, and I think he shared them with Dave.
Yep.
And Dave is in turn, or Carl, both of them are gonna share them with the owner.
Right. Carl, usually Carl lets me know what's going on, but I haven't talked to him recently. Not since the last concert that he took readings at.
Okay. That's what we have. Thank you for coming in, appreciate it. Any other items under privilege of the floor? Being none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Doc
Nope.
usually does.
Oh. So.
Doc usually beats us to that much.
Second.
And motion is made and second to adjourn. All in
Second.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Feel better, Dave.
Yeah, I hope to. Go out and get drunk. That ain't gonna work.
Oh, good hurt.
Go home, go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And not forever.
Sometimes I don't feel well. It's,